Hey guys, welcome back. Emily Jean if you're new here, and today I'm doing my TBR jar pulls for July. Okay, if you want to find out what books I'm going to read in July, grab your coffee, tea, water, and let's get cozy. Okay, so I just filmed my 2022 reading goals check-in since we hit the middle of the year. I want to check in and see how I was doing with my goals. I'll have that video linked below if you want to check it out. And I've changed my strategy a little bit to make sure that I start my goal of doing some rereads this year of my favorite series to see if they're still favorites. And yeah, I hadn't done any yet. So I was pulling 2 from each jar, 2 books from my GoodReads Want to Read and 2 books from the books on my shelf that I haven't read yet. But instead, I'm going to do 1 from each jar, pick 2 books to reread, and still give myself that 1 freebie. Okay? With me? That's what we're going to do. So let's pull a book from my GoodReads Want to Read. This is anything that's been on my GoodReads since 2021 or before. Okay, we got Akata Warrior by Enidi Okorafor. I gotta look up how to say this, but this is the second in the Akata Witch series. I remember really enjoying the Akata Witch book, but this has been on my TBR since 2019, March 13th, probably right after I read Akata Witch. So I'm excited. I'll get this one from the library, and I can't really remember what this series is about, other than I think the young girl finds out that she's a witch or has a witch in her ancestry. I'll put a little synopsis blurb up here. I'm excited to read or DNF this one. Okay, now I'll pull one from the books on my shelf that I have not read yet. Dun, dun, dun. All the Light We Cannot See! Yay! So this is All the Light We Cannot See by Anthony Doerr. This is a book that keeps calling to me, but I just don't pick it up when I'm curious to read it. So thank you, Jar. I'm really excited to pick this one up. So I think it's supposed to be a little heart-wrenching. There's a little girl who goes blind, I think, and her dad makes her like a miniature version of the city so she can learn how to navigate around it. And that's pretty much all I know, other than it has some really, really good reviews, and I'm excited to finally read it. I think I got this from a little free library. I'm pretty sure. I can't remember where it came from, but it's definitely been read and loved, and I'm so excited to check it out. Okay, for my rereads, I'm going to start working my way through the Old Kingdom series again. This has been one of my favorite series ever, and I haven't read it in years, so I'm hoping it's still one of my favorites. I'm a little bit nervous, and also there's a new book out that I have not read about 2 of the characters, Terciel and Eleanor, and so I don't want to read this until I've reread the series, although I could. But I've got the full series here. I've got 2 copies of A Porson, because that was one of my favorites. So I'm going to read the first 2 in the series, Sabriel and Lyriel, I believe. Is Clariel first? I have to look up which one's first. No, it is. Okay. Sabriel. Oh, I had them in order. Of course I had them in order on my shelf. The Old Kingdom series goes by Garth Nix. Sabriel, Lyriel, Abhorsen, Clariel, Golden Hand, and now Terciel and Eleanor. I'm so excited to be going into this world again. Okay, so we're going to do Sabriel and Lyriel in July. The Old Kingdom series, how to even define this? So of course, Philip Pullman describes it really well. Sabriel is a winner, a fantasy that reads like realism. Here is a world with the same solidity and four-dimensional authority as our own, created with invention, clarity, and intelligence. So there's this whole world, and some of the people in the world can use these bells to like cross over into the world of the dead and to like subdue the dead who wake. I don't even remember all of it, but I remember really, really enjoying my time in this world and with each character. So Sabriel first, then Lyriel. All the Light We Cannot See, Akata Warrior, and my freebie. Okay, I should have given this more thought. So my freebie, I'm deciding between two. I just read Sky in the Deep, which had been on my Goodreads want to read forever, and I loved it. And there is a second, The Girl Who Gave Back, The Girl the Sea Gave Back. These are by Adrienne Young. So I either want to continue that series or give Fable a chance, which is also by Adrienne Young, to try a different book written by her, and see if I love it as much, which as I'm talking, I think that's what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to read Fable, and then I'll come back to the Sky in the Deep series. Sky in the Deep is like Viking fantasy, and it was just so good, so enjoyable, and I've heard a lot of really great things about Fable. So I've got Fable, came in one of the book boxes, and also this Fable coin, which came in either Fairy Loot, I'm sure it'll say, or Owl Crate. Okay, Owl Crate, the Fairy Loot, the Fable Wayfinder coin, which is hefty. Look how cool this is. So I hope I love Fable so I can like really cherish this. It says Trade Council of the Narrows, Rough Seas, Smooth Sailing. So like flip the coin, see if it's going to be Rough Seas or Smooth Sailing. And I don't really know what Fable is about, but it looks right up my alley. We've got this woman on the cover. You can see a ship in the reflection of her eyeball. It says Trader, Fighter, Survivor. Gripping, immersive, and absolutely masterful, Fable reels you in with the promise of beauty and holds you tight with Young's signature grit. I couldn't turn the pages quickly enough. She definitely, grit is a great way to describe her characters in Sky in the Deep that I just read. So this is going to be my freebie for the month of July, which is my birthday month. I'm so excited to have this. Okay. TBR for July plus Akata Warrior. Oh shoot. I'm still reading Priory of the Orange Tree too. So we'll add that on top. And the pile just got a little bit bigger. But I think I'm recommitting to reading an hour at night before bed. And I think that will help me work through these definitely. Okay, so that's TBR for July. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for hanging out, and hopefully I'll see you in another video very soon. Let me know in the comments if you ever reread your books. I'd be curious to know. Okay, have a beautiful day, and I will see you guys in another video very soon. Bye.